pleasure as always to have you around. So, in today's video, looking at the topic, it says challenging myself to keep posting even though I have low views. I checked my analytics recently. What I actually saw there, it was, I don't know. I came to notice somebody, a creator that just opened some days ago. I checked the person's channel. The person opened on the 7th of February. And then in a couple of days, this person has gotten over 8,000 subscribers. And now I said, okay, let me check my analytics. Yes, I know I have my own issues because it's not easy making out time to create content. And I've been making serious adjustments. When I talk of adjustments, so I could fit in my schedule to create content. And there's difference between making out time to create quality content and not just rushing. Apart from when you're talking based on knowledge that you have. Like today's live video is not scripted. I just have to say it the way I feel deep down. Because when I noticed on that my analytics, I found out that I lost some subscribers. Then I came to ask myself, and it now showed me that my watch hours were going down, and then it now made me see that when you're having good views on your video, there's this indication you have a green tick. So this time around, it went downwards, and I wasn't discouraged though because I was ready for it. So the main thing is I want to build up myself. I want to make it a consistent thing to keep posting. Even though I may not have that time, probably sometime in one of my videos, I talked about, if possible, doing a live video. Because one thing about live videos is this: you do not have time to re edit it. So, whatever you're saying is just you and you get it uploaded, which will be favorable for people that do not have time to create content. But some of my videos are tutorial videos, so I have to do it behind the scene, get it edited, and before uploading. So, why I want to make this challenge for myself is this: that no matter having low views, it's not going to stop me from creating content. I will keep showing up. I'm showing up to challenge myself. I'm showing up to inspire others that are just like me. If you find out that you are not making headway on YouTube, just think of, how are we going to fix this? How are we going to become better at what we are doing? But the main thing I always say is consistency. I may be saying consistency. Am I also implementing it? That's just it. Like in today's video, there's a live one. I may not have much to say, but I just want to do this video to boost up my should I say, my confidence and my spokenness. Make it in a way that I want to make it. I want to do this video so that it becomes part of me showing up. I do no longer want to bother about the views. I want to see this as a journey growing up, as a journey talking about something I've learned, as a journey talking about my experiences doing this. In doing YouTube, so many people are discouraged. Yes, people are doing YouTube, but I think I've been on the same journey. And why is it that other people are growing and I'm not growing? So if you're just like me, let's hop up on this video and relate our experience. How do we feel? What is it like when you do not get views? What is it like when you upload that video and you notice that days and nobody has noticed that video of yours? And one thing I like about YouTube is this: when you upload your video, YouTube suggests it to some audiences. And when it's suggested to those people and those people do not watch, because that's something I've noticed about my analytics. When I upload a video, at first it will come up with suggested, and those people watch a very couple of times. Before you know it now, I will lose that privilege YouTube has given to me. It will no longer be showing suggested. It may just be showing some other things, either notification, browse features, and all the likes of that. But what I'm going to be doing in this video is to boost up or help other people that are just in the same journey as I am, that we should not despair. We just have to show up and see how we can make things better and how we can get things working up for us. So, whatever niche you've chosen and you are knowledgeable about that niche, just keep it going. That is just it. Just keep pushing it. And why I want to make this channel of mine, I want to see how I would build it. I was now thinking of, I have knowledge in some other topics. I do not want to merge it with this channel. I'm seeing this channel of mine as something that I want to build up before I can think about creating another channel. And in creating another channel, I'm making this one like, should I say, a stepping stone for me. How will I go about in this channel? And if it works out good for this, I would go ahead to do another channel. Or better still, if I notice that this one is still stagnant, I'll be showing up to post videos on this one and then create another channel in another niche of which I am knowledgeable about. So, what do beginners want to talk about, or what is something that makes you or almost give up on your YouTube channel as a beginner? For me, one thing that has been making me to think about giving up on YouTube is when I have low views, when I do not have subscribers growing on my channel. And most the annoying part, I wouldn't say it's annoying though. Probably it's kind of people stumbling upon my channel. Most times they watch and they do not subscribe. I wouldn't know why. So if there's something that you do not like in this video, or something that you're seeing or you feel I should do better, please do let me know in the comment section. I will appreciate it. That would make you not to subscribe to this channel. So if you look at after watching this video, you feel like, hey, you didn't tell me what I actually wanted to hear. Just let me know what was that I didn't mention, or what was it I didn't you didn't like in the presentation, or you feel like I should do better. That would make you subscribe to this channel. Just leave it in the comment section. That's the only way we can grow. And another thing is, in talking about a particular topic, if you're not prepared, sometimes you could just blab and say so many other things. Maybe in today's topic, it's just, I want to generalize it because in watching my analytics, it's something that I do not just know. But the good thing is, I've really, really made improvement because read a YouTube book, and that book went a long way to help me. Let me see if I could find, because it's an ebook, though they have the hard copy on Amazon, but I had privilege to get the ebook. Let me just read a couple of pages from that book. And that book had to talk about YouTube growth. When I had the opportunity to read some pages from that book, huh, I really made a lot of improvement on my channel, and I really made improvement in how I did things when relating or discussing a topic, or when I'm teaching a tutorial about a particular topic. And that book, let me see if I could just get some excerpts from any of the pages and then share it with you, because this book is something you would want to learn, or is something that you would really want to read about. Let me see how it goes. I think I got this over here. The topic has, the book has so many topics. If you check on Amazon, the book's title is YouTube Breakthrough by Aviva Jeffrey. And in that book, it covers various topics like your journey starting YouTube. It talks about creating your video even with a smartphone. But one of the topics that really caught my attention was the one that had to do with SEO. That YouTube SEO, let me get that part. The YouTube SEO was something that really helped me as a small channel to grow, because I noticed that if I make some adjustments in my YouTube setup, it will go a long way to help me by attracting the right audience to my YouTube channel. So I would want to read one of these topics that, there are lots of it though. There are so many of it. But this one talks about YouTube is for everyone, including you. You that stumbled upon this video. There's people that they may just come to YouTube to watch videos created by other people, and they say to themselves, do you think I can do YouTube? Yeah, I've actually asked myself that question before. But I want to make you know that if you're that person that is yet to decide if you should start YouTube, you've not concluded, it's high time you sit down to think about something that you're really passionate about and go ahead to create content on that. In doing YouTube, you could start from nowhere, you could start from nothing. The more you are consistent with it, in showing up, you become better. Because while doing YouTube, while doing YouTube myself, I never believed I would get to this extent, because I've been this person that is, should I say, I'm an introvert to an extent too. And being an introvert, I do not like, you know, revealing myself so much or showing up myself so much to the public. Not to talk of people I do not know, because in watching this video, you are seeing this face of mine, but I'm not seeing the people watching my video. So I had to put that behind me to show up and to speak about something I know about. Like, YouTube is for everyone. YouTube is for anyone. And one thing is, in knowing about YouTube, is it is something that you just want to discuss, not just discuss, something you just want to relate, finding an audience for yourself. Maybe you doubt yourself right now and you may think that I'm not confident on the camera, I don't have the right equipment, or I don't have a nice background, and all those things. They may want to stop you from showing up to create content, or even think of starting YouTube. Or you look at yourself, I don't know what to talk about. Yes, sometimes we become clueless, or I'm scared of failing. Probably, if at the end of it all, you are just there for years, you did not get lots of subscribers to meet up the monetization threshold, and neither have you met up with the watch hours. Those things could really discourage somebody from starting. But we just want to know that every successful YouTuber felt exactly what we are feeling actually, because the difference is they started anyway. Every big YouTuber you know today was at the time a beginner themselves. So it was as they went on in what they were doing, they became better and they found the right audience for themselves that really appreciated the value they had to offer. Excuse me, something just entered my throat now. So YouTube rewards action, not perfection. The main thing is you have an audience, you have some people that understand what you're talking about. So the moment those people are glued in watching your video, YouTube understands it, and they say the YouTube algorithm, and that algorithm senses that this particular audience, they like what this person is showing, and they show it to more people that have similar interest in that topic you're talking about. So you grow by creating content, and while you're growing by creating this content, you improve by showing up. In showing up is this way that it would help you to become better at what you do. It would help you to express yourself the way you really are. So you do not want to be somebody else. You just want to be yourself. So what do you need before you begin? Yes, what do you actually need before you start up a YouTube channel? You may not wait for you to have the best smartphone that shows whatever, the highest 4K in capturing your videos, or a laptop. You don't need all those things, but the main thing is you just need a portable device. As long as it has a camera, you need internet connection, and compulsorily you do need a Google account, and then the willingness to try. And it doesn't just stop at the willingness to try, you just have to be consistent. That's just all you need. The moment you are consistent in showing up to create content, that is one thing that helps out for you to start up a YouTube channel. If these five things I've mentioned is something that you've looked into, bear it in mind that you can really, really start to create content. So, how do we understand YouTube now? Because the deeper we look into the platform, it's about building a brand. It's about bringing the right tribe that understands your vibe, the right tribe that understands whatever vibes you try to flow with. That is just it, in creating that audience of yours that knows what you're talking about, that understands the angle that you're coming from. So whether you are starting with a smartphone, a basic idea, or simply a desire to grow, understanding YouTube's foundation will give you clarity and direction. So these things are what creators would want to look into. In becoming a creator, you can just start from anywhere. The main thing is how do you relate? And in relating yourself, sometimes there are some people that don't even say anything in their videos. They could just use text, screen text. And in using those screen text, people read it to understand whatever idea they have to transmit to their audience. The main thing is you are passing out a message, and people do understand why you are presenting that topic. In having that your YouTube channel, or in having videos that should stay longer on your channel, it's better to go with evergreen content. Though trending contents are just short-lived content. That's one thing with trending content. The moment that thread fades, it no longer works out. But evergreen content would always be on the search. Evergreen content, people would always come back to look for those videos, and they would watch you. So whatever you may be thinking of doing, just make the content to be evergreen, that somebody would always want to watch it at any time. And a video you upload today can still get views 3 years later. That's one thing about evergreen content. So it does not like TikTok and Instagram. They don't have this kind of long term visibility. Unlike YouTube, it's a search engine. You can view videos that were made or were created decades ago and still becomes valid up to this moment, and people would watch it as long as the content of that video would help them. They would go ahead to watch your video. And the good thing about it is YouTube also pays creators directly through ads, something most platforms do not do transparently. YouTube encourages creators. When you start up a YouTube channel, and fortunately you get into the YouTube partnership program, you become eligible to earn on your video. That's one good side about YouTube, and that's why many people are encouraged to start up a YouTube channel, because YouTube has changed many people's lives. As long as you are doing it the right way, as long as you are creating content that genuinely belongs to you, it's not re-uploading people's content. Then you begin to have issues with YouTube. Not that one. When you want to create content, you want to be original, you want to be genuine by giving your audience what they really want, and not just going to take other people's content to re-upload them on your video. So even though you want to create that channel, you just want to think of this video I'm creating. Do I want it to be long form content? Do I want it to be a short form content? I know for YouTube Shorts, formerly it used to be 60 seconds, but recently YouTube increased it that you have for it to be short. If it's up to 3 minutes, 60 seconds to 3 minutes, or whatever, or from 0 to 3 minutes, you can still use it at YouTube Shorts if it's in portrait form. Portrait form, if it's like this. And then, but if it's in landscape form, like a rectangle form, for instance, that's a, you can now upload it like, it will not appear like a long form content for you because it exceeded 3 minutes. That is when it can become a long form content, and your audience will be able to understand you better, because it is in long form videos that people understand clearly what you may be talking about. So sometimes in short form videos like YouTube Shorts, they may just understand snippets of what you're talking about, unless you are able to summarize your topic within that 360 seconds range. And then people can then go ahead to watch other videos to get a clearer understanding of what you talk about. And the best thing about YouTube is in creating those contents, whether long form or short form. You can use it in educational videos. You can make it them as a YouTube Shorts. It could be live streams and community posts. Community post is like the regular social media. Yes, YouTube is a social media. It's social media, but in the community post is like any other social media you have, where you just sit down and you post something. That's the version of YouTube this time around that you can see. You can just upload an image or even share your video. And when you share your video on the community tab, it will come out like an image. Then when people click on it, it will direct them to your video for them to watch it. So this video should be what beginners get wrong about YouTube, and more of it. Because when people get into YouTube, they think that they may need sophisticated items. But it is not just that. Clear audio, and you must not be a grammarian to speak the best language in English language. For instance, your English language must not be polished, but in ever way, whichever way you want to transmit that knowledge, your audience would understand it better off because they see it as something that you are passing out an information and this they understand. And when you are relating something personal, somebody has gone through that situation, they will easily understand you when you have something to relate with them. That is just for the personality relatability. So they want to rather stay with you because they understand you and you understand them. There are so many things I've been learning from this book. Go check the book out on Amazon. When you get to Amazon, just search for YouTube Breakthrough by Aviva Jeffrey. While you're there, you can just feel free to read it up. If you have the Kindle Direct Premium, you're registered. You can read it for free. That's just a good thing. I'm able to read some of mine, and indirectly, I'm sharing it with you, my audience. Whoever stumbles upon this video anytime can feel free to understand it. It has lots of topics here. I over 300 pages. I can't even read all of them, but the topics here are something else. So okay, now let me just read this chapter, one of the chapters. It talks about turning your YouTube channel into a business. I'm going to read this one now. It says most beginners start YouTube for fun. Some start out of curiosity. Others start because they want to express themselves, teach, or inspire. But at some point, every serious creator realizes something important. YouTube is more than a platform, it is a business, a real business with systems, revenue streams, clients. The clients are your viewers, branding, marketing, and long time earning potential. This chapter, which is what I'm reading, it shows you exactly how to transform your channel into a full functioning business, even if you're just starting, even if your growth is slow, and even if you have simple resources. If you apply what you learn here, which is the YouTube breakthrough, go check that book out on Amazon. I tell you, you're going to learn a lot. I'm still learning though. And whatever I'm learning, I'm implementing it on my channel. So while I continue to read, it now says, if you apply what you learn here, which is the YouTube breakthrough by Aviva Jeffrey, your YouTube channel will stop being just a hobby and start becoming a profitable brand. The creator mindset shift from hobbies to entrepreneur. Before the business grows, the creator must grow. Many creators say they want success, but they still treat their channel like a casual activity, an occasional project, a side distraction, a fun experiment. Successful creators treat YouTube like a brand, a media company, a long term investment, a digital product, a career. Signs you are treating YouTube like a business. So these are the signs that shows that you are treating your YouTube channel like a business. So just listen as I read them out to you. Do go get your own copy. Go get your copy. So I'll just read, I'm just reading part of mine. You can still go and get your own copy to read everything. There are over 336 pages. So there's no how I'm going to read all these pages to you. I'm just reading the ones that touches me, which I feel I want to share with you, my audience. Then the other one says, signs you are treating YouTube like a business. So if you're doing these things I'll be listing out now, just bear in mind that you're treating your YouTube channel as a business. Number one says you plan your content. That's good. You track your analytics. You improve based on data. You invest time in learning. You study your niche. You study your niche. You create for your audience, not yourself. That's interesting. Wow. You think long term. This mindset shift alone separates those who quit from those who succeed. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, I'm still reading though. I'm still learning because I got this book. I'm not through with reading them. Define your channel's mission. message, and markets. Businesses grow before they know who they serve, what problem they solve, why people should choose them, what makes them unique. A YouTube channel must have the same clarity. These things outlined here is before while you are creating your channel, you should know what your channel is all about. And when you know what your channel is all about, you know how to transmit your channel's objectives and goals to those who come onto your channel as your viewers or your audience. Remember, it says you should know your audience. Who are the people you serve and what problems they solve, what your channel solve. Because if you're treating your YouTube channel as a brand, you should be able to know what problems you will solve for this your audience, and why should your audience subscribe to your channel? Why should they choose you then? What makes them unique? Then it says define your mission. Ask yourself, what do I want this channel to achieve? What transformations do I want people to get after watching my videos? What problem do I solve? Example. Example of your mission. It says to help beginners build their first online income, to help women start YouTube with confidence, and to teach fitness to busy professionals. So it's a lot though. At least I've given you some hints. Maybe you can check the other ones on Amazon. Get the e-copy. The e-copy is lesser if you feel you cannot get the book, the paperback or the hardback or the hardcover. You can get the e-book and read it page after page. You're going to learn a lot. You are really going to learn a lot. I'm still learning and I'm still making improvements. Maybe in another live video, I'll still have another topic to talk about. I uploaded a recent video on my channel, how to edit your YouTube video, your first YouTube video. So if you feel editing your videos is going to discourage you from starting YouTube channel, go and watch that video. It gives you a step by step guide on how you can create your first YouTube video, how you can edit it using CapCut. So do feel free to check my channel to watch it, how to edit your first YouTube video. That is just my video for today. Thank you very much if you actually watched this video to the end. This live video is just to let you know what it is like starting a YouTube channel and how being challenged to show up on YouTube myself, because my views are very, very low. They are low views, but still I want to show up to let beginners or people that are also struggling in getting views, people that are struggling in getting watch hours, and people that are also struggling in getting subscriber count, just like me, that we can still get there if we regularly show up by being consistent and think of how we can make things work out on our channels. So that is just my video for today. Please do subscribe to this channel. If you know you stop by to watch my videos and you do not subscribe, please, I appeal to you to subscribe to this channel. And if there's anything that I did on my video you don't like, maybe you don't like the presentation, my apologies. I'm still trying to grow. Just leave a subscription, leave a subscribe to this channel, like the video, and leave a comment. Whatever you have to say, they won't make me feel bad. This is just expressing yourself. At least I will learn from that. If you feel like you would have presented your video this way, no problem. I'm going to learn. And I'll keep learning. Just know that we have different ways to present our messages. But just do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. I'm appealing to you now. Do subscribe to my channel and watch some other videos in the playlist. I have the video editing playlist, and I have the YouTube growth playlist, and I have motivational videos playlist. Do feel free to check any of these videos and watch, and also come back to watch more of my videos, because you'll be seeing more of me, how I grow, how I make improvements, and hopefully when we get there, becoming monetized on this channel. So, hi, take care, and bye.